sing, and draw some things. Art Squad. Stories told in drama shows. Art Squad. Come together, we're a team. Art Squad. We can get through anything. Art Squad, come join the Art Squad. We are the Art Squad. Let's go!
Hey, and welcome to the Art Squad. Today, we're going to be telling some stories with Nathalie. And once upon a time...
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Storytelling Nook. Come on in. This story is a story that I wrote a couple of years ago. And, part of it is actually true. It actually happened to me. And part of it is made up. And I'm wondering, as you listen to the story, if you can tell me which part do you think actually happened and which part is all in my imagination. Do you think you can do it? All right, let's get started. Okay. One day, I was driving in my car, minding my own business. Oh, why don't you help me? Will you drive with me? Now, did you put your seatbelt on? We better make sure we have our seatbelt on. Click. Okay. As I was driving in my car, I looked over and on the window, there was a bee. There was a bee in the car with me. So I rolled down the window. That's the old-fashioned way. I rolled down the window and the bee walked up the window. And I rolled down the window. Can you help me? And the bee walked up the window. And just when the bee was on the edge of the window, I went like this. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Can you help me do that? Shoo, shoo, shoo. But instead of that bee going out of the car, the bee came in the car, started buzzing all around. I'm trying to drive. The lady in the car next to me said, "There's a bee in your car." I said, "I know." And this is what happened. There's a bee. There's a bee. There's a bee in the car with me. I open up the window and it does not want to go. There's a bee in the car with me. Will you sing it with me? There's a bee, bzz, bzz. There's a bee, bzz, bzz. There's a bee in the car with me. I open up the window and it does not want to go. You got it. There's a bee in the car with me. So now there's a bee in the car and it's buzzing all around and it's making that sound. What's the sound that a bee makes? Zzz. Oh, you got it. There's a bee in the car with me. And then you wouldn't believe what happened next. I'm continuing to drive and all of a sudden I hear this sound. Squeak, 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 squeak. What do you think it is? Oh, I think I heard it. There's a mouse. There's a mouse. There's a mouse in the car with me. He's under my seat. Now he's running through my feet. There's a mouse in the car with me. Will you sing it with me? There's a mouse, squeak, squeak. There's a mouse, squeak, squeak. There's a mouse in the car with me. Squeak, squeak. He's under my seat. Now he's running through my... Oh, you got it. There's a mouse in the car with me. So now what is there? There's a mouse in the car and what was the first one? You got it. A bee in the car and it's buzzing all around and it's making that sound. Buzzing all over. I don't like it so much in my ear. There's a bee in the car with me. And then you wouldn't believe what I heard next. I heard this sound. What do you think it is? Oh, I think somebody said it. I think I heard it. There's a snake. There's a snake. There's a snake in the car with me. He slid onto the wheel. Oh, I think I'm gonna squeal. There's a snake in the car with me. Will you sing it with me? There's a snake. There's a snake. There's a snake in the car with me. He slid onto the wheel. Oh, I think I'm gonna squeal. There's a snake in the car with me. And now what is there? There's a snake in the car and a mouse in the car and a bee in the car, and it's buzzing all around and it's making that kind of annoying sound. Dive bombing me. There's a bee in the car with me. Uh-oh. Then you would not believe what happened next. All of a sudden, I'm driving and I heard crunch. And I look behind me and I see, what do you think it is? With a big long neck? What is it? I think I heard it too. There's a giraffe in the car with me. He poked a hole into my roof and now my car's not waterproof. There's a giraffe in the car with me. Will you sing it with me? There's a giraffe in the car with me. He poked a hole into my roof and now my car's not waterproof. There's a giraffe in the car with me. So now what is there? There's a giraffe in the car and a snake in the car and a mouse in the car and a bee in the car, and it's buzzing all around and it's making that sound. It's going in my ear. There's a bee in the car with me. Uh-oh. And then you would not believe what sound I heard next. I heard this. What was that? Did you guess it? I think you guessed it. There's a monkey. There's a monkey in the car with me. He's swinging from the mirror. Oh, it's awfully hard to steer. There's a monkey in the car with me. Now we gotta sing this one because it's gonna be fun to do the ooh ooh sounds. Can you do it? There's a monkey, ooh ooh. There's a monkey, ooh ooh. There's a monkey in the car with me, ooh ooh. He's swinging from my mirror. Oh, it's awfully hard to steer. There's a monkey in the car with me. So now what is there? There's a monkey in the car and a giraffe in the car and a snake in the car and a mouse in the car and a bee in the car, and it's buzzing all around and it's making that sound. Let me hear you. This is going. It's so annoying. There's a bee in the car with me. Uh-oh. And just when I thought it could not get any worse than that, I heard this sound. Oh, what do you think it is? What made that sound? What do you think? I think it's something really big, kind of scary. Oh, I think I might have heard. Did somebody say elephant? Ooh, that's a good guess. Pterodactyl? You're putting a pterodactyl in my car. Oh my goodness. Oh, a giant polar bear? A whale? Oh, what did you guess out there? Let me see if anybody got it right. There's a hippo. There's a hippo. Will you sing nice and low with me? There's a hippo in the car with me. Now you see, my car is awfully dinky, and that hippo, oh la la, terribly stinky. There's a hippo in the car with me. So what is there now? There's a hippo in the car, and a monkey in the car, and a giraffe in the car, and a snake in the car, a mouse in the car, and a bee in the car, and it's buzzing all around. It's making that sound. How is a girl supposed to drive? There's a bee in the car with me. Now let me show you what this all looked like. This was the scene. I'm smushed against the window and nobody wants to leave. And then I hear this, that poor hippo's turning green. Oh no, yelled the monkey, stop the car and stop it quick. That stinky hippopotamus is gonna be sick. Oh, a car-sick hippopotamus? That is not good news. But the good news is I pulled the car over and the door opened up and all of a sudden the hippo's out of the car and what's next? The monkey's out of the car, and what? The giraffe's out of the car, and then the snake is out of the car, and the mouse is out of the car, and the bee is out of the car. No more buzzing all around, no more making that sound. Yay! There's no more bee in the car with me. The end. Oh, wow. Way to go. Did you sing along? Did you do the actions with me? What did you think? Did you think about it? What actually happened? Do you know what part was real? What part was imaginary? Oh, are you saying that the hippo was real? I'm not sure about that. Well, if you guessed that the bee was real, and, well, maybe the car was real, and maybe I was real, and the lady in the car next to me was real, you got it. Everything else was imaginary, was made up. And how about you? What would you have put in the car? Or with that big banging sound, what did you think was in there? Maybe you can draw a picture of your favorite part of that story, or what animals would you have put in the car? Or maybe you can create a story of your own. What was in your room? What would have been in your car? What was chasing you down the street on your bicycle? I would love to hear. Well, I think that's it for this week. I can't wait to see you next time in our little storytelling nook. Have a great week, and we'll see you again. Bye for now. Bye.
Do you want to join the Art Squad? Be sure to follow and subscribe so you can see what the squad leaders have for you next.